Making this intervention on behalf of the International Drug Policy Consortium, a global network of 170 NGOs that come together to promote drug policies based on human rights, human security, social inclusion, and public health. Chapter 5 of the UNGASS outcome document is broad-reaching, so I will focus my intervention on three main issues. Firstly, the need to strengthen the role of the World Health Organization in reviewing substances for international scheduling. Secondly, the need to review targets and indicators to measure global drug control. And thirdly, an assessment of new challenges to the UN drug control regime. Firstly, then, the unprecedented rise in the number of NPS available in the illicit market has generated a regulatory panic, and the issue of NPS features prominently in the UNGASS outcome document. Here at CND, the recent attempts to schedule substances such as ketamine against the expert advice of WHO undermines its treaty-mandated role. We therefore welcome the call in paragraph 5F to strengthen the capacity of WHO. We hope that the role of the WHO's expert committee on drug dependence in scientifically reviewing substances for scheduling will be better promoted, fully respected, and adequately funded. The decision to conduct a pre-review of cannabis is a positive step in this regard. Secondly, paragraph 5V asks for the intensification of, and I quote, efforts in the context of long-term and sustainable development programs to address the most pressing drug-related socio-economic factors, close quote, linked to involvement in drug-related crime. This is a welcome addition as the intersect between involvement in illicit drug activities and poverty, inequality, and social marginalization have gained great visibility as a result of the UNGASS. The post-UNGASS process is a strategic moment for member states to consider developing better targets and indicators that meaningfully measure the impacts of drug policies and strategies. Evidence worldwide has repeatedly showed that focusing exclusively on achieving a drug-free society has led to numerous human rights violations, including extrajudicial killings and prison overcrowding, without any evidence that such strategies reduce the scale of drug markets and their associated harms. The Sustainable Development Goals offer a comprehensive human rights-based framework and include various indicators that can truly assess effectiveness of drug policies against the objectives of protecting health, improving access to justice, achieving gender equality, or reducing corruption and violence. Monitoring progress towards these new targets would require a revision of the annual reports questionnaires. In 2010, an expert group was established to update the ARQs to reflect the contents of the 2009 political declaration. In Resolution 53/16, the CND adopted the revised questionnaire, further deciding that it should be periodically reviewed by UNODC. The post-UNGASS period is a key opportunity for UNODC to conduct a new review of the ARQs to reflect each of the 7 pillars of the UNGASS outcome document, as well as the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Finally, it is disappointing that paragraph 5 of the outcome document fails to mention the regulatory frameworks which have recently been established for substances like cannabis, coca, and NPS, and the resulting tensions that this is posing for the global drug control regime. As more and more jurisdictions are turning towards legal regulation, member states cannot keep delaying or avoiding an honest debate on the issue and possible avenues available to address these tensions. The 2019 process will be a strategic moment to conduct this assessment and consider all options available to ensure that drug policies are truly grounded in the principles of human rights, health, and development. Thank you very much for your consideration and your continued commitment to the meaningful participation of civil society.